Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to Cat King. Yesterday I gave you guys a very big update and news NMIMS has scrapped case discussion and it is now going to be an online process with written analysis test and personal interview, right? So let's try and understand today about what do you mean by written analysis test a little in detail, okay? So this is basically a what where we are looking forward to test you on various aspects. So some of the most essential things which are required is, I know a lot of people are worried about what kind of topics can I come, what can be expected, what can be the word limit, what can be the time limit, all of these things. So let me just address all of these questions for you, okay? So firstly, understand a written ability test or a written analytical test for that matter can be various types of questions. We can have a case scenario, which is the most expected, like they give you a small caselet and they expect you to write the solution. So what you would have done in a case discussion, you are doing it in the written format. Second is, I give you a situation and I give you a kind of an inference, an argument which is coming towards the end of it, and you have to give a rationale whether it is justified, or if not, then give an analysis why this argument is not correct. This is a very typical GMAT style of written analysis test, okay? Third is where we can have a general topic which is based on a current affairs situation, and you are asked to, how would you address that, and you talk about those topics. Like, for example, the farm bills, or, what is happening currently with respect to the COVID 19 challenge, or like the Amazon versus Reliance, understanding these aspects, okay? Fourth, we can have is something like, I'm giving you a generic statement and I ask you whether you agree or disagree. So here I'm looking at your opinion and how do you take a stance, okay? So these are the various types of what topics which we can get. First thing you need to understand is, whenever we are having a what, it's not about your English communication skills. We are not testing your language. We are looking forward to test your thought process, your analytical bent of mind, and how well are you able to communicate your thoughts in a well structured manner or articulate it the best way in written form. All right. So this is what you have to keep in mind. Now, what we are going to be doing is we'll train you guys on building your awareness for conceptual clarity of all the current affairs situations which are happening. Secondly, we focus on building the different kinds of case studies that come, what kind of a structured approach should be used, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're going to give me written. If you give me a one block paragraph of 500 words, I wouldn't like reading. I have to evaluate 500, right? So I need to make sure it's well, good looking, well structured. You have to go back to your school days where, remember, in school mein essays may we wrote in bold, underline, and all of those things. So I have to start using those techniques again, right? Thirdly, we will focus on the most expected topics and how we can use good language skills, communication aspects. How do you build the flow for the entire written tests, what kind of vocab usage is good, and all of those things as well. But you'll have to make sure you're attending the live sessions where we're talking about all of these things. In fact, tomorrow 10 p.m. is going to be the first class where we talk about all of these aspects, okay? One last question, which is the most asked about right now, is what could be the time and the word limit, okay? So usually if you go by the standards of what has been done in IIMs, you see the time limit is usually 20 to 30 minutes, and the word limit is somewhere around 500 words, which has been the trend across a lot of colleges, which is a good considerate amount of time. As well as word limit allocation, it gives you good bandwidth to showcase your thoughts in a structured format for the entire topic. But you have to keep in mind it is well defined, it has got a good introduction, a conclusion, it's not abruptly ending, and it is well organized, okay? So that's something which you have to keep in mind. I'm sure the language aspects and the structural aspects you all will pick on. It's very important to build the quality of content which you will be writing. The quality of content will come from the kind of knowledge you have. So for that, start reading on a daily basis, pick up the newspapers. You don't have offline, you have them online these days, so download those apps, read from them, read the speaking tree. It helps to build the style of writing. Make sure you're reading Mint. If you can understand Economic Times, start reading that, and especially stay aware of what's happening in the business economy, India and abroad as well. Don't restrict yourself to just Indian updates and news. All right. So this is all about your different types of what we can expect. Stay tuned to the channel. I'll take up more sessions and give you guys ideas about what can be the different types of case studies, what can be the most important, most expected interview questions, and all of those till we make sure we convert our NMIMS call. All right. All the best. Stay tuned.